tried to record this. All right. Jesus, this is frustrating. I'm going to check this so often now because this is my third time trying to record this one game. So, all right, boys. Welcome to a new video. I'm your boy. I'm your host, the big sensation here. Back with another video. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of post-game analysis of some pretty solid gameplay. I decided to post comment because I didn't think it was worth just leaving it in the dust since the recording of the live comm in this game didn't work. I didn't just want to throw it away. So we're going to make use of what we got, and we have to rely on the little Battles TV action. It's not ideal, boys, but I honestly don't mind Battles TV post-game analysis. Let me know what you guys think of the analyses, because I think that it provides some more insight than you get during the live comm, and you get to see the opponent's perspective on things as well. So let me know what you guys think. But basically, we are playing some BFB Coliseum, Tier 0, hop into a match, and we find this guy. His name is I Do Be Memeing. So I'm like, all right, I'll go some unusual strats against this guy and try to get some content, you know what I'm saying? So I just bring Tac Farm Mortar. Tac Farm Mortar is a pretty rarely used strategy for Tier 0. It's pretty common in game modes such as Old School, just because you have the Maelstrom for all outs, and obviously you don't have boosts. I didn't even make me click that, but you don't have boosts in Old School, so you have to rely on stuff like the Maelstrom, and then to basically defend every balloon, because you have the Signal Flare to decamo any balloons, and then the Maelstrom to clean up. So it's really nice. I think Tac Mortar gets kind of disrespected a fair amount because it's not a bad strat, but people don't use it. So Wiz Tac just kind of dominates the Tier 0 aggressive gameplay of things, but going Tac Mortar is not bad either. So we're going to rock some Tac Mortar today. I think both strats are great. Wiz Tac is fantastic. Tac Mortar is also pretty good, though. It's slept on. I think it's slept on. People sleep on the late game potential of Tac Mortar. Tac Mortar can go later than you think, boys. So some people think, oh, you're just gonna die to like around 22. So oh my god, no, you just need to play your cards right and not drain yourself, and you'll be good. So I would say the biggest advice for a Tac Mortar player is, I guess it depends. If you're playing against someone with a loadout such as my opponents, you're gonna want to play more passive, because there's not really a huge point in playing aggressive against another aggressive loadout. I think it's better to play passive versus passive. But if you were going something like Dart Farm, we would want to play super aggressive, because we can drain a Dart player. And if they have like Dart Ace, you want to end that early because you're going to lose late game, you know? So say I'm going against Wiz Village, you want to just drain that and be super aggressive with something like Tac Mortar. But in this situation, the fact that he has Tac Farm really only gives off 3 possibilities of towers that he has alongside those two. And that would be the kind of unorthodox Village, Tac Farm Village. You could have Tac Farm Wiz, and then Tac Farm Mortar, such as myself. So those are really the only 3 feasible Tac Farm strats, in my opinion. But you could bring like Dart Farm Tac, but you would start with a Dart probably. Actually, no, you wouldn't. But no one really goes that on this map. But anyways. All right, so we're showing off our Mortar now to kind of help us out. I'm going for a rush to force another blade shooter here. Are we? Okay, I just have to check, dude. I'm getting so paranoid. I recorded one of my best live comms of all time of this game, and it sucks, but we lost her. We lost, but we're back. We're getting the scraps from the Battles TV and providing that content nonetheless. And I don't think post comms are a bad thing. If people hate post comms, you're weird. I don't know why you would hate it. You're still kind of getting the same feel. So here we go. We're going farming. We're farming better than him, actually. And we have decently more eco than him, actually. But that's because he's been being very passive and not really forcing defense. Like, I just have a 0-0 Mortar and a 2-3 Tac, and that's it. And I really didn't want to get caught boosting round 11, but if I did have to boost round 11, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Whereas if he boosts round 11, it is very much an issue, because I could go for an all-out camera rush, and it'd be very tough for him to defend if I still have my balloon boost. It'd probably be a GG. So I don't really have to worry about burning boost too much. I mainly am going to need to use my boost later in the game, and I shouldn't really need it before round 18. Maybe for region leads, I think is an exception, or a decent size round 13 rush where the Mortar micro is just not enough. But against non-region round 13 rushes, that are kind of smallish and consist of zebras and like whites and stuff, or blacks. We just need 2 blade shooters in my placements that I have right now, and then a decent amount of mortar micro should handle with our spikes for cleanup, but you never know. But he's playing very passive this whole game so far. He's only at 287 eco. We have almost 100 more eco than him, and we're out farming by quite a bit. So we should be able to, but the thing is we have a lot less defense. That's the thing. So for round 15, region leads against him could actually be a pretty effective rush. And if I don't decide to do that, I can do that round 16 after I get my BIA. Because I can actually go for a BIA right now, which is probably what I'm about to do. And I'm leaving behind a little bit of money in case I need to Maelstrom. So you can see I have just about enough for a Maelstrom if I need to get it up. So he accidentally balloon boost or something? I don't know. But we're sending some leads at him. Little mistake, you don't really want to send regular leads against a lightning whiz. You almost always want to do region leads. So, but I did lead the rush, so it's not bad because we still had some regions in there, and you see how effective they'll be. Now at this point, I'm like, bro, this dude's gonna freaking die, man. Rip the bonus clip potential, but my man's clutched up. I do be memeing. He leaks a little bit, but he handles that. We have more than 100 eco advantage at this point, which is nice. Very nice. Okay, this is the weird. My man's just donating camo pinks to my popping power. Like, okay, buddy. I mean, if you're not going to balloon boost camo pinks, they're not going to do anything against signal flare on this map. So that's that. But he's saying destroy. I don't think you ever want to send a Moab against tac mortar. I really think it's the dumbest thing you can do because one Maelstrom destroys the rush. So it's kind of weird. All right, I'm going for another similar rush to force defense here. And we'll see if it works. And we actually get another boost out. So look at my side, dude. It's literally the easiest fight of my life. Didn't have to cash out BIA or anything. Just one Maelstrom. Super easy defend. If you're playing a solid opponent, I really don't recommend you send Moabs against any tac player. Like, there was no point for me to send him a Moab, which I didn't do. Because he was just one Maelstrom and easy. So, and he probably wouldn't have to cash out his BII either, so. I'm going for a second mortar now in case he goes for a lead rush, because since the AI path and the scent path are on opposite sides, lead rushes can be kind of annoying if you only have one mortar. So I decided to get up a second mortar. However, actually no, yeah, it's around 20. I was suspecting a BFB send, so I was getting ready. You can see I'm getting a tac sprayer and such for that. So you can see just sent one. So we're going to get ready for that. If I were him, I would probably follow up with leads, but I do have a mortar shooting at the bottom now in case of that. So change of plans. So now we're just going to get ready for this. I really don't want to cash my BI to defend this, but look at this. So he's sending me a camo ceramic, and that thing got so far. It was very bad. So he's sending another one. Look where my signal flare is hitting. Like, it literally just, it's at the bottom. So my signal flare is at the very bottom of the map, so it doesn't catch that. So now I literally have to cash out my BIA, mortar stall, and then Maelstrom. It's very annoying. That's a big setback, but now we just need a little bit of tac micro and we're good. Easy claps. But that was a draining rush for us to defend, so it was not good. I had to cash out my BIA early. I wish we could see the amount it was at. It was probably around 10k, but kind of unfortunate. So now we're going to save up for a facility. My BIA is basically at nothing. It's not gaining any interest, or it's not gaining much interest right now, so we're probably going to cash it out and sell it, I would assume. Yeah. So we're going to do that and then go for our farm. He's going to Maelstrom AI. I'm going to Maelstrom AI. I have about 1,000. I do have 1,000 eco now. So we have an eco lead, but he has a BIA and I don't. So having only a 200, okay, we'll just say 240 eco lead for easier explanation. But basically, having a 240 eco lead against a BIA, in 3 rounds, he's going to have the same eco as me because you get 80 eco at the end of every round with a BIA. So it's not a good situation for us to be in, but we're getting ready. I think he thinks the reason I sold my BIA is to be aggro, but really it was just because I had to cash it out early. I didn't really need it anymore. So, and this allows us to have the ability to kind of rush if we want to. All right, so at this point, it's like, at this point, we're just trying to kind of farm on. So I have two facilities. And this fellow is just like, oh gosh, okay. So yeah, he is about 900 eco now. He's farming. I'm farming pretty well though. The 1,000 eco is a really nice thing to have for us at this point in time. I am kind of nervous for a random Oh My God. Oh My Gods are very effective against attack mortar. It forces a lot of defense. It forces mortar stall. 100% will force mortar stall, which is an expensive upgrade. So if you can force a buy sell of mortar stalling, it's going to be somewhat draining, but we are farming pretty well. I'm just Maelstrom and AI. I should get up a big one here shortly in game, just to help with AI purposes, because it gets kind of annoying constantly Maelstroming, but Maelstrom cooldown is so quick that it's not really that big of a deal yet. So I have 3 facilities. So we're honestly really in this game. He's going to take us over in eco here in a sec after this round, but we're absolutely vibing. He still can cash out his BIA anytime. And I'm just farming at this point. Now, I was really thinking of sending him as Oh My God. But right now, I'm just focusing on farming Maelstrom and AI. Go for a Balloon Buster here to get ready for a big one. So he actually sends a fast cooldown. Okay. First thing to point out. So he sent a fast cooldown, Oh My God, which diminishes his eco by 900. So he just basically has a VIA for nothing at this point, because he just threw away his eco. If he would have sent a slow cooldown, Oh My God, I think it would have only drained 600 eco, so he would have had 300 more eco, which is a lot, dude. Every 6 seconds, getting $300 more is pretty crucial. So here we go. We get some a little defend action. So at this point, let's just quick pause video. I have 3 facilities to work with. I'm gonna spam tax sprayers to shred this Oh My God, and then we're gonna kind of have a big ass clump of Maelstroms towards the end of the scent path. And from there, we just Mortar Saw and Maelstrom. It's a great combo. So I'm going to Tower Boost here just to be safe. We have all our boosts at disposal right now. So we pop it very quickly pop that Oh My God into Moabs. And like I said earlier, Mortar Saw plus Maelstrom equals OP combo against Moabs. So that was a fairly easy defend for us. Fairly easy defend. We had a lot of money to work with. I had to sell a facility, but I had made the mistake right here of sending him a fast goal, Oh My God, as well, draining my eco more than I should have. But it was mainly just to prevent him from continuing to farm on. I wanted to force him to sell farms. So that's what we did. So he is getting ready to defend that. He's going to go for the Phoenix spam with some Maelstroms for cleanup, which is exactly what I would do. He's going to Tower Boost. So he has 5 Phoenixes up, and then Maelstroms for cleanup. And let's see if that handles. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. He's going to hit the Maelstroms. It looks like he cleans it up nicely, which he does. Toss him a thumbs up. Well played, Mr. I Do Be Memeing. And at this point, I'm expecting a rush. We're tied in farms now, just like that. Tied in farms. All right, so round 30 comes around. I'm not really too worried. Ramping will kind of become a problem around 32-ish. So this Oh My God is going to get only stronger, so I'm kind of getting ready for another rush. And here comes another Oh My God. So he's saying another fast cooldown Oh My God. I have about 15 to 16 tax sprayers, and I just keep increasing that. We're just spamming tax sprayers, and then I'm going to spam Maelstroms for cleanup and go from there. So here comes his big rush. He's easing into a rush right now, sending some space Oh My Gods, and we're just getting ready for that. So here comes the big rush. At this point, I'm thinking these two will be fine, but he's probably only going to increase the load of Oh My God. So I should probably counter at this point. But, you know, I'm just having fun getting them clips. You know the vibes, boys. So here we go. We're getting the tack shooter army of Maelstroms up top for cleanup. And again, we can display that awesome combination of Mortar Saw and the Maelstrom action. So he's saying another Oh My God. With my current defense, though, I shouldn't need to do, like, much at all other than Mortar Micro Stall or Micro Mortar Stall. And then, okay, buddy. But yeah, it looked like I died right there, but here you can see he's balloon boosting it all out or just sending it all out. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I can't just throw him a win. So I'm going to toss him a couple Oh My Gods, because at this point, I know he's investing all his money into rushing me. So he's not going to be able to defend these, so I don't need to send that bulky of a rush. So at this point, I'm thinking, all right, we just got to focus on popping this front Oh My God, and we should be good with the stall. Since he does not have stall, we should be able to outstall and outlast. So I'm trying to defend this front Oh My God. In all honesty, I still have one more boost, so defending this current rush wouldn't be impossible. But I'm running low on money. I'm Mortar Sawing like crazy, selling stuff to make room for money in order to Mortar Saw. So we're just going to keep Mortar Stalling for as long as possible, trying to outlast this guy in-game. And We're getting some crazy mortar stalls right now. Mortar stall, tack, micro, and we're just spamming mortar stall and maelstrom abilities, and we are just trying to outlast him at this point. Trying to pop this Oh My God layer, honestly, because you can stall Moabs and BFBs easier than you can stall Oh My Gods, or stall for longer periods. So here we go. You can see it looks like he's about to go down to AI. Is he going to survive? It looks as though he is still alive for a little longer, and then he goes down. So pretty intense game, boys. I think tack mortars are a really fun strat, and I want to kind of show more of it on the channel. I don't think many people really go tack mortar on YouTube. Like, it's a very rarely used strat. You don't really see it very often. Tried to bring something new today, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize for the post-com. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's out of my control. The screen recorder just is so terrible sometimes. And I don't really have the money to invest into like an Elgato or anything right now. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Remember, Jack below, subscribe. See you next one. Peace.